So today I got a special guest for y'all. This is Ray. I've been trading with him, from the beginning of my journey. He's been trading for a very long time. He read all the top trading books, has a wealth of knowledge, and he's gonna explain how he's been killing it using the new indicators that we got. And I'm gonna let Ray take over from here.
So, so step one, basically, I open up indicators and I look for where support and resistance is on the chart. So right now, it broke out of this little small range and it's coming back up to test. Support is going to be at this green moving average for me. This is a 15-minute chart, and it's going to be a buy gap in between these two moving averages. So I'm basically going to take a buy here, take a buy off the moving average, off the off the EMA moving average that we have. And the reason why I'm looking for a buy is because of the higher time frame. So when you go to the 4 hour and the daily, market is in a bull trend. So the moving averages on the higher time frame is wide. It opened up wide. So the trend is very strong and it's bullish and it's sloped up. The moving averages are sloped moving up. So you can see that the trend is very strong. So as you go down to the lower time frames, you can see that the trend, the moving average is still wide. So the trend is still strong on a lower time frame. So you're really looking for multiple confluences. So this trade going to be basically a 1 to almost a 1 to 3. Whether we take that, it could be a 1 to 3. Let's just do a 1 to 3. That's about right there. That's going to be the trade. And it's off of this moving average sloped up at support, which is going to be the yellow. Market came back down, tested, broke out of this flag, came back in with off this candle, was an entry candle, was a signal candle, which closed above this candle slightly. It still showed
It's a great trade. I'm gonna
that
take
the
some trades
market
too.
is going up. So
You mind if you label the prices for
yeah,
me?
it's just
Put
yeah,
some.
of course.
I'm gonna put the trade in on my account right now.
So that's gonna be the stop loss. That's gonna be the entry, and this is gonna be take profit around 25.93. Entries around 25.87, and we're taking this trade of the hourly chart based off of, once again, two confirmations. We have break of the trend line of this flag with this signal candle. We have a test which tested down to support, and we have a rejection. So as so basically the way I trade is I'm a swing trader. So I'm looking for lower time frame entries to get a sniper entry. So I go down to the 5 minute chart and I see that the market is getting weak around here, where the market kept reversing back up. Market came back down on this break line. So you always want to get in during a trend line retest. So when you see this trend line here, you're looking for whenever the market touches. So around here, you take a short, then you short when the market rejects or wicks at the top, reject, take it back down, wait for the trend line. But the sellers is not making as much money on the moves down anymore based off of from from there to there. You could see that the sellers made a little bit of money. And once it got down from here to here, you could see that the sellers was losing steam. So now this is where the market transitions into a trading range. So we went from a trend. So once you understand the market goes into cycles. So it goes from a trend to trading range to breakout to trend, trading range, breakout. And those are the market cycles. So right now the market was in a trend, bid trend, broke out of the trend, when was in the bid trend, went into trading range, a small trading range, broke out of the trading range, test for grab liquidity from down here, and reverse back up. So right now we also have a wedge, which is another confirmation. One, two, three, double bottom, four pushes down, which shows that the market is also going to go back up to the top of the range, which is when the market breaks the trend line, it goes to retest where they originally sold from. Because we have buyers who bought at the open of this bar that was wanted the market to continue, and they didn't get a chance to get out. So right now, these orders, these buyers who losing money, scaling in, waiting for 50-cent retracement to basically break even on their trades. So understanding price action and understanding how order flow in combination with patterns really could make you take the best high probability trade when you're trading. So that's kind of my bias behind why I entered on this trade. But overall, I use the moving average, which is really helpful and been helping me out my whole trading career because it's really good indicator to purchase and to help, help accelerate your trading skills 100%.
It's a great trade. Like,
Another,
what were you saying?
so another thing I was gonna mention is candle closes. So you really want to wait for the candle close to see how the candle is going to form because the market could be down and then toward the end the market just flips up. The buyers come and push up 5 minutes, 3 minutes left in the candle and push the market up. So you really have to wait and be patient, especially when you're swing trading, which is my style. I'm a swing trader because I like trading off the higher time frames where the moves are a bit more easier to manage and it's slower as opposed to the lower time frames, which is a lot of bars at and it's a lot of data to take in at once.
Oh yeah. That was one thing about swing trading. Sometimes you'll have to you'll be down on a trade sitting there for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then finally it'll just shoot out and you take all your profits. But this is a very great swing trade. Like I'm taking this trade on my account now. So I'm gonna be in it for the long haul. And I want to show everyone the trade real quick. I'll do a trade also. And then we'll post these trades for everyone into the Telegram. The link will be below. If you want to use the indicators that we use also, the link will be below in the description. It'll be on Patreon. You can just click there, subscribe to the indicator, and they'll be on your charts. Everything's already preset, set up just the way we use it. And I'm gonna go into the charts and I'm gonna take a trade right now too while we wait for this trade to hit. So I'm gonna share my screen right now. Um, Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
So I'm gonna take a trade on USD JPY right now. And so this is how this I use this same indicators also using the time what was it indicators. And I got four of them. I use the signal bars and I use the trading session indicator in combination with the EMA. So I pretty much open up the charts. I have my setup like this. I can see the higher time frames and I go into the lower time frame right here, the 5 minute, take my trade and make my move. So I have my chart set up. I open up to USD JPY. I'll come in very quickly. This blue box right here, it indicates the Asian market. So if I go back, the gray box right here is the New York market, and then the screen is London market. So indicator already tells you which market you're in and what's going on in the market. So I can very quickly see what market we're in. So we're in the Asian session market. And the most important thing that I look for is this the high of the Asian market is the top of the blue box. The low of it is the bottom of the blue box. And then the orange dotted line will be the middle of the session. So I'll come in, I see where the middle of the session is. I see the EMAs are all open up downward. So there's a lot of liquidity pushing the price down. So we're on a downtrend. I see the red box is confirming the downtrend. And I see that the price is trying to come up to the halfway point to get liquidity. And then from there, I'm expecting price to turn around and shoot down. So I'll come in, I'll take a trade. I'll set my entry right here on the halfway point, right above the top liquidity box. I'll set my stop loss, and then I'll come down to this yellow line right here indicates the low of yesterday. So I expect them to take out the low from yesterday for liquidity. It's a 1 to 3.72 trade. I can even come up a little more just to make it more secure. I'll come in, get my price labels on. So we're looking at this for the take profit. We're looking at this for the entry price. And our stop loss is going to be right here. So I'm going to share this trade with everyone into the chat. And once the price hits here, I'm going to do a limit order on my phone right now and take the trade. Limit order. Because it's too early to rush in right now. I need to see price come up here and reject, and then I'll enter into it. Let me set the limit order. Give me a second. Let me set this on my phone.
Yeah, that's a really good trade. With that, like your advice, you know.
Okay, so and we use similar styles. We both trade off price action, and I'm more of a scalper. I'll come in, catch the scalp, catch the move 20, 30 minutes, get out, and trade again tomorrow or another session. I trade session by session. So right now I'm trading the Asian. I might be asleep during London, and I may come back for the New York session. Let me just finish entering this, and then I have a video explaining all how I set up my charts and everything. It's on the YouTube. You guys can check that out if you guys want to. I don't know, Ray, if you want to speak to why we use black and white candles, but it's a reason why on our charts you'll see us using black and white candles. I don't know if you want to speak on that while I set up this trade.
So the reason why I use black and white candles is basically because it's easier for me to read the price action as opposed to green and red candles. Um, Also, the way I learned how to trade was from traders who traded with black and white candles. So my eyes is adapted to using the black and white candles. It's easier for me to read price
Yeah.
and see the wicks and to read each candle.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, the reason why I use it also is it takes when you see a big red candle or a big green candle, sometimes it might create a lot of emotional spikes for me. I'm like, oh, it's going up, it's chewing because it's green, or it's red, oh, it's crashing. So when I take all those colors, it just allows me to focus on pure price action. And then we have the signal bar indicator that shows the actual green candles that actually matter and the red candles that actually matter, and not just the noise. So if it's just a regular liquidity candle, it'll just be black and white. And if it's a candle of significance on my screen, it'll show up as a green and red using the time with signal bar indicator on the Patreon. You guys can check that out. But yeah, I thought it'd be good to bring Ray on and help trade, and so that way we already have the scalp trades down. You guys can catch scalp trades every day, and I'll combine swing trading into the mix, so we can take the market on from all angles and be able to make money together, share knowledge, grow as traders, and help people become profitable traders as fast as possible. Because that's our mission here. Like, it took me like maybe 5 years. I got profitable around third year of trading, but maybe 5 years to get to the point where it's where we're at now. We're just able to come to the charts, catch trades cleanly, and leave without any of the distractions and all the hype and propaganda or the news saying the price is shooting, to just focus on what really matters. And that's why we created these indicators. So it helps us focus on what really matters. We could come in the charts real quick, see what really matters, place the trade, use a limit order, and normally, right now, after placing a trade, I would just close my laptop and go work on some other businesses that's going on right now. We both have other businesses going on. That's what you want to do with your income from trading. You want to take the money from it, invest into other businesses. But yeah, I would be done trade. I wouldn't even watch the trade go. I'll set my take profit or stop loss, and I'll go about my day. And I'll look at my phone during the day and see if I'm up or I'm down. How do you manage yourself while you're in a trade?
Um, so I could definitely agree with you. When you first started, things like your emotions, you have a lot of emotions up and down. And so in the beginning, I didn't really know how to control my emotions. I understand that for me, what works is basically getting off of the lower time frames. Like when you're on the 5 minute, the 3 minute, even sometimes the 15 minute, it's just so much information for you to consume. And being, someone like me who is an overthinker and just or have a good setup, but as you keep watching the market makes you think and makes you start to go against the original bias. So for me, I'd like to get away, clear my mind, take a trade, step away from the charts, and let the market do what it's going to do. We don't control the markets. All we do is speculate on where we think the market is going to go, and we take a trade and we win or lose and we live with it because there's no point in getting emotional when you know you don't control the market. All you could do is just try your best. We could just, all we
That's
do here
very
is just come here, just trying our best. And if it goes in our favor, it goes in our favor. It don't. We live to, trade another day. So that's also why risk management is so important.
yeah.
Learning how to take the right risk so you can live to trade another day and not over trading. And these are all the concepts that it takes time, time put in, it's time put out. This is not something we're just gonna come in and just, evolve to a top trader right away. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take losses, and it's gonna take a lot of lessons learning about yourself. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself when you start trading, which you're gonna learn about how greed about greed? Are you an old trader? And you're gonna learn a lot, and those things are lessons that you take with you, and you become and you evolve as a trader over time, and you look back at like how you became and where you came from, and you see yourself like, oh wow, like I used to do this, and you don't do the things that you used to do anymore because now you're disciplined and you're more patient, you know.
Nah, that's very true. I feel like some of the viewers might have a question to ask you because this is a question I've been asked a lot. Let's say I just started out trading. I'm brand new to trading and I want to shortcut the journey. Is there any tips or tricks that you can give someone watching right now that can help them maybe reach the point of a profitable trader quicker than it took you on your journey?
So for that question, I would basically say in life, there's no shortcuts. So, for example, if you want to lose, go to the gym or gain weight, gain muscle, or lose weight, it's no way to shortcut that process without putting in the work. So, it's the same with trading. It's no shortcuts except for putting in the work, investing in yourself, which is investing in people who are knowledgeable and following their steps to success and learning a system and putting yourself in a system that's already working. Um, Investing in yourself and once again putting in the time, and the time with trading is going to be market time, becoming familiar with how the market moves and the structures and patterns and candlesticks and price action, which is going to be the most important thing, is understanding price action. And yeah, those concepts of just putting in the work is played across to the whole everything that you do in life, whether it's building wealth or starting a business or everything starts small and you have to constantly put in the work, you know. But the learning curve is going to be the time. How much time are you putting in? I know everybody don't have time where they could just spend 24 hours looking at charts or 24 hours studying or 24 hours, but growing 1% a day where it's like, all right, I'm gonna do this for 2 hours a day or this hour. Those 2 and 3 hours a day is gonna build up over time, you know? So it's about putting in time and putting in work and putting your best foot forward. Because nobody starts off, every trader started off not profitable, you know, and it takes time to get there.
That's very true. And that's very important for people to hear. Like there's no shortcut to the journey. A few there's more than a few lessons that you have to learn, and you have to go through those lessons and fully learn them to reach the next step, lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson. That's why, like for example, one lesson would be risk management lesson. The next lesson would be emotional control lesson. The next lesson will be how to understand price action. The next lesson would be how to set up your charts to a point where you can trade every day. The next lesson would be taking the same exact trade every day or having a trading plan. So there's steps that you have to go through. That you can't skip any of these steps. They're all very important. You have to do them one by one by one. And we're gonna keep dropping videos on these topics to help you guys go through the steps with the knowledge that we have. And hopefully if you put in the work and you go through the steps, some people it might take them a year to go through one step. Some people might go through that step in a week or a couple of days. It depends on how much effort you're willing to put in to learn that step. But you do have to go through those steps. That's very true. Um, let's check in on the gold trade right now and see how
Yeah, I could check
everything's
it
going.
out.
Um, you can share. Let me know when you're sharing.
I'm still sharing.
Oh,
You can see it.
Yeah, it's looking real nice in my account too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the goal set up that we took, once again, we got in off of the breakout of this trend, of this bear trend. We saw them grab liquidity at the bottom of this trading range, and we took a buy right here, which is where these orders, most of the orders was being, most of the trading range price action was. And once they grabbed liquidity from under and came back, the market is going to go back up and test this. Once again, we also have the second confirmation for me. First confirmation was the breakout, retest, liquidity grab, and then one, two, three, double bottom, pullback.
Mhm. And I see a
So
lot of
those,
rejection off the EMA lines that confirms it too. If you go into the
yeah,
5 minute 15, it rejected the EMA twice. And that was a great confirmation. You just made me,
yeah,
maybe
and you could
good
also
money.
see it off the 30 minutes. These wicks at the bottom
Mhm.
shows the market rejecting and finding support around this 50-day moving average. That's
So
the 50-day, right? Yeah.
yeah, so keep
That's the
checking
50-day.
out keep checking out all the videos we post, guys. We're giving a lot of knowledge for free on the YouTube to teach and expand. Ray's gonna be joining us trading live inside the group now, and I'm gonna see if he wants to maybe put together, some of his knowledge on how he catches swing trades, and like, it'll take time for him to put together. But if he's down to share that knowledge with you guys, I'll see if he wants to put together like a lesson plan for everyone, and so you guys can take swing trading to the next level. Because if you're already in the group, you already got scalping down packed, and swing trading will make you a more well-rounded trader. You'll be able to catch trades sitting them for days, and I think that's a very important skill as a trader. And some people, there's different types of traders. Like that's one thing about when you're going into trading, you have to learn what type of trader you are. Some traders, they're only going to be they can't swing trade because they don't have the patience for it, and or it's just like everyone's different. So you might find yourself a better scalper. Like you want to go in, catch the trade, 5 minutes, get out, and be done for the day. Or you just want to put in your trade and leave the charts alone for a couple hours and come back. But you have to find what type of trading works for you. And that's why it's going to be important for you to see different types of traders here, and hopefully you find a trading style that fits you more, and just go from there and be able to make money trading, and everything that comes along with that. But you have to go through every step, and we're going to teach those steps step by step on the channel. We're gonna post these trades for everyone in the Telegram. You can get the link below, and we're gonna also, um, I'm waiting for my USD trade right now to hit the entry point for the limit. And I hope if you have any questions that you want to ask us in the future, leave them in the comment section below. Just leave question by question, and when the next time we do a video, we'll go to that comment section and we'll answer those questions for the next video. And if you want to get the indicators that we use, you can get them below also. And if you want to learn how we set up our charts, the way we set them up, you can watch the video on that. And we have free courses on the YouTube and everything. And Ray, would you be down to make like a free course video for people on the YouTube? Would you be interested
Yeah,
in,
yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. We could definitely get the viewers
a beginner's
a
guide to
free course and
swing
just give them some
trading?
free knowledge, some free. Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Because it it costs us thousands of dollars to learn these skills. So we understand certain people might not have that amount of money to learn these skills. So we try to give away as much as we can for free, or even like if we can, like sell at a price where it's affordable for everyone. So I think trading should be taught more like in schools and stuff. And it's a really good skill to
Yeah,
have.
100%.
Um, is there anything you want to add before you go?
Um, Yeah, come check us out. In Discord, come check us out on the YouTube pages. Come get that free content. Like I said, just invest in yourself. Every penny that you invest in, you're gonna get it back. This is the it's hard, but it's worth it. In the end, you're definitely going to see the benefits of it. And this is a skill. So when you get into this, don't look at it like for the money. Just look at it as you're learning a skill that nobody can ever take from you. You're gonna have forever. So you want to invest in that skill and invest in skill building and always keep investing in yourself with anything. Always invest in yourself, better yourself. So yeah,
Very true. And yeah, just keep up with the journey. Like you may have taken a bad trade or you may have blown your account. When I was starting out, I blew a lot of accounts. I blew a lot of accounts. I took a lot of bad trades, but those are what builds you up to become a better trader and always learn from them. Don't quit because you made one mistake. Just learn from it. Take it slow. Don't just learn the skill. Like he says, the skill, learn the skill first and then increase the amount of money that you're investing to that skill. But definitely learn the skill first and check out the other videos on YouTube if you want to learn more. And we'll do live trading maybe like a couple of times a week. We'll go live to trade. We won't be able to do it every day, but a couple of times a week we can go live. And if you want to catch our trades every day, just join the group and you'll be able to catch them. Thanks for spending time, Ray. Thanks for taking time out of your day to
of
come
course, of
trade
course.
live. Appreciate it. All right, peace, man.
Peace.